I'm at the University of British Columbia. I'm gonna ask girls to describe their ideal guy.
He's very supportive of me. He's always there for me whenever I need him. If I'm having like a breakdown because of school or whatever, he's there to listen to me. He's very funny. He's a very big geek, only around me, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
And he makes me laugh. He's a big family guy, and he knows how to make me feel special.
It's good.
Did you notice that women's preferences always tend to lean on how the guy makes them feel? That's pretty much the cheat code there. Women navigate life through feelings. They aren't logical like men.
Hey, you. I need to tell you something. It's just that you know what I mean? Yeah. It's been on my mind a lot.
Boys, this is the perfect example of making someone enter your frame. There weren't a lot of words exchanged, but that's because from the get-go, Jack already knew she was going to be willing to ride along with the gimmick. Certain cues that can only be picked up on after some serious social calibration.
There's one major reason why men hate women and why you might have some kind of distaste towards women. You don't understand them. And I don't say that as an insult. Oh, you know, men don't understand women. You don't understand them because you've been fed lies. You've been fed lies through movies, through school, through every bit of propaganda you can ever imagine. You've been conditioned to believe that women are a certain way, and the reason why you hate women is because they don't act in the way that you were told they were.
Okay, so first of all, there are tons of stuff on this channel that might agitate you about the nature of women. That's not meant to make you hate them. Our sole purpose is to educate and entertain. I've known some of these men, and Hamza is right. They simply do not understand the nature of women, which is why they hate them. Here's something to think about.
Melvin. But this mindset is something that most dudes don't consider ever. They look at women as if all of them are evil titty talkers, right? You know, the girls that look on TikTok, right? Or feminists with the pink hair and stuff. That's like 1% of women. That's like non-existent in real life. I can't remember the last time I saw like any of these TikToker chicks walking around the streets. They don't. Most people have a life, okay? So like all these women that are toxic and evil, no, bro, you just haven't been around any women at all, right? You haven't been around enough women to understand most women are normal. They want to have sex. They want their friends to have sex, just like you want your friends to have sex. And it's such an important thing that you need to get through your head, because that way you stop feeling like, you know, like you're like some kind of creep or weirdo for like wanting to go and talk to somebody in real life. And if you do it right, like I teach you, then the friends actually support you. And this is really...
I don't know about the 1% are feminists, but there's a lot of truth in what he's saying. What you see on social media is a lot of doom and gloom. It's not really that way in real life. If you're stuck at home watching videos about how terrible women are, then that's going to be your outlook. You need to meet women so you can better understand them. It's not that difficult.
To run you through her friends. She needs to do like a social circle check, right? Hey, what do you think of that guy? Or as soon as he walks away, I don't like that guy. Yeah, I don't like him either. You should delete his number. Instantly, you're fucking dead, dude.
That's usually what happens. Despite the connection you have with the girl, they run you through their friends first. Women are highly social creatures, and the opinions of their friends and people they're around are crucial to them.
I absolutely not really love women. I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided for. I would never let a woman pay for a bill. If someone touched any of my women, I would stand up against 10 men by myself and risk my life to protect her. I believe that women are beautiful creatures. I just don't think that they're as emotionally calm as men in stressful situations. I don't think they can fight like a man can. And for the same reason, I would never drop my children in an all-male nursery. I think that's strange and weird. I would only drop them in an all-female nursery. Women do certain things and men do certain things. And we live in a world now where the whole idea of the roles has been conflated to the fact where if I come along and say women are better with children and men are better at fighting, I'm somehow fucking sexist when it's clearly true. There's nothing wrong with stating the facts. It's the truth.
Some of y'all are probably gonna call him, and probably me, a simp. But I truly agree with Tate on this one. I think without women, life is utterly boring. After all, relationships are the prime motivators on why we do things. The world was built by men because of the prospect of family. Men literally fought wars because they had light at the end of the tunnel. We don't have that now thanks to feminism. But we can't fight that narrative by spewing hatred towards the opposite sex.
A woman need a man more than a man
Yes,
need a
I
woman.
agree,
In
too.
so many ways we need men. And I think we just kind of like, we look over how much they actually do for us. And they say they don't need a man, but everything they do is for a man. Everything they do is for a man.
I wasn't going to tell y'all that.
Most women will never understand men. However, some do.
There's certain men, they're never gonna be the wine and dine. Let me say this now. There's certain men you want them to be. It's like, oh, why is this guy whining, not whining and that? Because he ain't that type. There's a lot of chilling at home boys. I want to chill. Listen, date your preference. Don't try to squeeze a boy in a box that he can't fit in. Listen.
Don't try to squeeze a boy in a box that he can't fit in. That's legitimately a good line. Women like bad boys because they have this idea that they can change them. It's like the Ballad of Superman. Once the guy becomes Clark Kent, the woman loses interests and she's on to Batman next. This woman is giving practical advice.
So it's been brought to my attention that men no longer want to come up to women anymore. Due to sex allegations, women being just so rude and disrespectful, and rejection. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know men didn't want to come up to women anymore. I'm barely finding this out. Why do women choose to cuss guys out when they come up to them and approach them? I have no idea. I apologize for that. But there's just too many fine men. And if it takes me, the women, having to come up to you guys and shooting my shot, saying what's up, being the big stepper, then I'll just have to do that. And I'm gonna just start coming up to you guys and shooting out compliments and see where it takes me.
Lots of men are now discouraged to approach women because they simply can't take the risk. I understand that, and it's very valid. Unfortunately, we're all stuck in this planet together. Half of the population are women, so we might as well learn about each other. As men who want better lives, we have the responsibility of understanding women, the good and bad of their nature. I don't think you'll understand women by watching countless YouTube videos. You need to get out there and approach and talk.
Good to see a woman.
I'm not sure about this. But hey, one thing I learned from Kevin Samuels is if you're a select man, women will pay for you. Not the really expensive things like give you a house or what, but the little things like a cup of coffee, shoes, etc. Women are incredible gift givers. They can easily hone in on your interests. That's assuming you're a select man.
My wife surprised me with my dream car for my 29th birthday. 1969 Camaro.
Don't cry too. Don't cry too. You got the Camaro 1969 out here.
That's not my dude.
Dude, it's yours. I got the keys in my pocket. Dude, what's up?
Are you serious?
What do you mean?
Are you for real?
She's definitely a keeper. Hey, must be a good guy too.
What's your one celebrity cheat pass? That's that one celebrity that even if you're dating the love of your life, you still want to have a pass to be able to cheat on him with.
Oh my god, this sounds so like cringy, but like I genuinely don't have one.
No.
I'm not really into celebrities, and the love of my life, he's like phenomenal, so I can't imagine.
But what if he gave you a pass? If he was like, you're cool with sleeping with one celebrity, who's it gonna be?
I still would, cause like imagine if I said it, like I was like, you have one you can cheat on me with.
Yeah.
If he actually cheated on me with someone, I'd be like, you.
Some women are just keepers. These are the qualities you gotta find from a woman. Even when you're not with her, she'll still speak highly about you. That's a true high-quality woman, and there are plenty of them out there. You just gotta find them.
You cooked all this food, babe. You sick, babe. Ain't you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry, baby. I'm supposed to be taking care of you, baby. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Baby, you gotta eat, man. You gotta...
A woman who can cook. Now that's a bit of a rare sight nowadays. Back when traditions still existed, women actually bragged about the number of cookbooks they have. Now, they brag about how many bodies they slept with.
You're in a relationship.
Okay.
What do you bring to the table?
Everything. I bring the whole table.
What's on the table?
I mean, there's loyalty, there's emotional stability, there's financial stability.
You would like to contribute financially as well?
Yeah, of course. I don't think a man or a woman necessarily, like, there's no breadwinner, you know.
Maybe not on board with everything she says, But I think her mind is in the right place, especially because she mentioned loyalty.
Dang!
They dropping a note?
Oh my gosh! Are you excited to take it home? Yes, it is.
Sure? I guess so.
The exact one you've been wanting.
Ah, we have ourselves a select man, fellas.
What are you doing? Whose car is this?
It's yours.
Tell me whose car this is.
This is your car.
Tell me whose car this is. No games.
Don't you want to drive it? That's crazy.
It's actually not that impressive.
What?
It's not that impressive.
Yeah, it is.
No.
To me, it is. You know what they say?
What?
They say comparison is the thief of joy.
The gym's another place where you can meet good-natured women. I mean, the ones who are actually doing workouts, not the ones there for selfies in their yoga pants. Women who are genuinely looking to improve themselves are always worth checking out. These are high-quality traits. When women do this, it means they can appreciate you.
What do you bring to the table when you're in a relationship?
Beer.
Beer?
Yeah.
It's a very good answer. Other than that, maybe some inner values?
Loyalty.
Loyalty, nice.
Ah, beer and loyalty. She surely knows how to keep a man.
A man should never have to pack his own lunch. You're already cooking dinner. Why not set an extra chicken leg, an extra potato, and an extra serving of broccoli to the side so he can have a lunch ready to go in the morning? I'm telling you, it's a big flex for him to be sitting in that break room with coworkers and he's got a nice lunch packed and it's smelling good. And throw a little note in there and telling them what you're gonna do later on that night. A man should never have to ask for encouragement. The world beats our men up enough. Why is he being beat up at home?
Women who are actually healthy individuals. You need to find yourself a woman like that. Here's the thing, boys. If you've got a list of characteristics you want from a woman, 99% of the time, not all of them are gonna be ticked off. That's just life. Just because you're red-pilled doesn't mean you shouldn't weigh in on what you want and compromise. Anyway, that's all the time we have for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something.